It wouldn't be a direct D video if he wasn't burping like a pig in it.
One day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
All right, guys, so one of Direct D's, I was watching one of his live streams, Direct D, Christopher Ruff. Someone, I'll put a link to his live stream down below, but someone asked him, how do you start auditing cops in your area? And his response was this.
How can I start auditing the corrupt cops in my own area? I don't even know how to answer that question. I mean, you got to start a YouTube channel, and then you have to record them, and then you have to post it on YouTube, you know?
And I thought, I wonder how many people watch my videos wonder the same thing. How do you start auditing cops in the area? How do you start cop watching? How do you start recording law enforcement? And I'm not going to tell you, I don't know how to answer that. You start a YouTube channel. Ding, ding. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you an answer. It doesn't have to be YouTube. It could be Rumble. It could be Instagram. It could be Facebook. It could be Twitter X. Just about any social media that has video. For me, YouTube is the best, the easiest, and most efficient. I get the most that I need out of YouTube. But I also can share these videos to Twitter X and even Instagram if I want to put them on my story. So YouTube and Twitter X are the most common for me. I can also share them on Facebook. So I can do like different platforms of social media with just one YouTube video. So YouTube for me is the best. So if you're watching this, obviously you have a YouTube channel. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look up your local law enforcement, whether it's a police department or a sheriff's department, whatever, and you're going to want to look those up, and you're going to want to see if the communications transmissions are encrypted or not. Now, if they're encrypted, you're not going to be able to hear the communications transmission because it's encrypted. You have to get the same software they have to decrypt their communication transmission. So if they're encrypted, just about every law enforcement agency here, from police departments to sheriff's departments, are encrypted here. If they're not encrypted, if let's say they're on some type of, unencrypted or decrypted digital or analog, if anybody's still using analog, you can listen to the police calls. And you might hear like, traffic stop, one, blah, 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 whatever, at 5th and Main. Go to 5th and Main and start recording. But if they are encrypted and you go, we can't hear here, a couple things you can do. The first thing and the most easiest is listen to your local fire department on a scanner or a scanner app or something to that effect. And sometimes you'll hear the fire department put out a call, single vehicle rollover, or they'll say 2 vehicle collision, blah, 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 or what have you. Or they may say GSW, which is gunshot wound, or they may say stabbing victim at such and such, stage for the PD, which is the police department, or stage for SO, which is the sheriff's office. So you'll listen to the fire department and they'll say, stage for PD, and you'll go, whoa, hey, something's going on and the cops are en route. I am too. The second thing you do, and it's not as efficient, but it's where it works, is when you're driving through town, look for cherries and berries, which is red and blue lights. Here they also have a yellow light that goes too from behind the car. So you can look for cherries, lemons, and berries. And flashing police lights. You see those if you have time, or if you, I want to get into cop watching, pull over somewhere, walk up to where they're at, and record them. That's how you start. And if you say, well, man, gas, you can do things like, I do side gigs on the side. I deliver food and packages and do shop and pay, where I go shop for people's stuff and I take it to them and I get paid. There's Uber, there's DoorDash, there's Grubhub, there's Instacart, there's now Spark, which I think is Walmart. There's all these different things you can do. Uber and DoorDash are the best because you can cop watch. And when you get an order, just go, okay, let me go make my delivery. Boom, I got $10, $12, $8, whatever they pay you. and then go back to your cop watching. And that's kind of how you can help pay for the gas is, hey, I'm getting paid for gas. I'm getting paid gas money to be out here doing this. But I'm sorry I talked so long. I tried to keep it short. But those are some of the things you can do to get into auditing cops or cop watching in your area. Is, again, get a scanner app if you want to listen to the fire department, local fire departments, or just get in your car and drive around town, look for some cherries and berries. Get out, walk up, and start recording them. My thing is I don't get too close. I know I take a lot of heat for saying stuff like this, but I don't. I try to stay over 21 feet away because the standard protocol that they teach is anything less than 21 feet, someone can run up on you and attack you before you can get your firearm out. Anything over 21 feet, you have reaction time to pull your firearm, or your taser. So I normally try to stay a little over 21 feet away. That way, if they say, hey, you're too close, I'm gonna go, no, I'm not, I'm over 21 feet. You can react if I come at you, which I'm not, I'm holding the camera. Also, if they tell you to back up, if they're on a traffic stop, and let's say you're 30, 35 feet away, say, what is the governmental interest in this area? And they're gonna get a quizzical look. They're gonna look at you like, what? Say, why do you need this area? Did he drop some evidence here? Your traffic stop's way over there. You don't need me to back up. I'm fine right where I'm at. I'm not obstructing you. I'm not delaying you. I'm just standing here recording. So why do you need me to back up? Officer safety. Tell him BS. Supreme Court has already knocked that down. You don't have officer safety. You have turn around and do your job safety. That's a little bit on it. Again, I'm sorry I talked so long, but I hope that helps some of you get started in cop watching or auditing, as they say, the cops in your area. You can also get a hat if you want for your YouTube channel. You can also get business cards. I have them coming. The business cards should be here within the next 10 days. And I'm going to hand those out as well so people can go to my YouTube channel. On my business cards, I have a QR symbol, a QR print. So they can go to the QR reader and print it, boom, and it pulls it up on their phone. So there you go, guys. Some things you can do to get started.